I've been dancing ever since I got the news. Literally, when I get a moment alone, I just boogie and then go, yeah, I made it.
What I'm presenting is a cinema club, but what I'm aiming for is something much bigger. My goal is to become a teacher. I want to be the best teacher in the world.
Being an emerging creator has been dope, eh? There's a talk about a lot of collaborations here. Yeah, I'm going to be collaborating with some guys, which is quite cool.
I actually saw the editor of Our magazine, like a picture of her holding up this one, and I was like, she touched my clothes.
So we had a short workshop, part of the Emerging Creatives program, just sort of like an introduction to what it is to be an emerging creative. And then we had actually some really practical advice. So things like intellectual property, I've never actually thought about. Things like how to price your work, how to market yourself. So the workshop really touched on all of these things.
All these 4 panels have one common element, which is the space that separates the 2 highly densified and the less densified spaces. And these in-between spaces are commonly formed by results of socio-economic issues. My artwork is trying to show that in the most subtle way, but to draw people in as well so that we can also talk about it.
When I'm looking for inspiration, I go to fashion lookbooks, streetwear lookbooks, Adidas books, and in the same sense how fashion is for people to wear, I feel like when I do my illustrations, I use the fashion to dress my characters. Being part of the emerging creatives, it gives me sort of a feeling that what I'm doing is the right thing I'm doing.
My work is inspired by a lot of pop art. Firstly, what we do is we outsource a lot of informal recyclers from my local community. So they collect me this waste material. With this waste material, I do a lot of 3D printed parts and put them together.
You can read the person's face, but like what their face says is kind of happening in your mind. And I try to make that like a visual thing with a lot of my illustrations.
I'm definitely going home feeling energized and extending my range and pushing the boundaries even further.